Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is everyone this evening? I can't sleep, so I thought, why not keep everyone company? So, what are we going to do right now? I'm going to make a cup of coffee and talk to you guys a while. So, how does that suit you? Hi, Dan. Hi, Danny. Hi, Jacob. How are you? Let's show this up there for everyone to see. Come on. There we go. Hi, Brooklyn Willie. Hi, William. Are you planning on being a good boy? A bad boy. Right now, I'm beyond caring. I recognize you by your caps. William, do you promise to be good for me today? Lose the caps and I'll let you stay. How does that sound? I'm feeling generous. What's up? Yeah, I can't sleep. That's the problem. So let's have insomnia together. I hope everyone's having a good day. I know the UK is up and ready to rock and roll. They're 5 hours in the future. Excuse me a second. Okay. Do I need to put water in that machine? No, I do not. Yeah, I got this flu that won't go away. It's keeping me up. And, yeah. All right. I know caps is your thing. Do I want dark Italian roast? Or do I want dark house blend? It's the only kind of coffee I got. I can't decide. Do I want house blend or Italian roast? Only two coffees I got. I don't know. I guess I'll have house blend. Open this bitch up. Yeah. So strong. Not really. Tassimo, don't fail me now. Turn this bitch on. Sorry, guys. Anyway, yeah. I don't know. I said, I didn't want the cough syrup because it makes me all wired. See you now, Jacob. Maybe one of my mods left a delay on. Shit. I'm sorry. I should have checked. Yeah. Lady Pam and Lady Carrie get very protective when I'm sick. I'm sorry. You had instant coffee? I haven't had instant coffee in forever. But I did buy this instant coffee from Starbucks, and it was good. I liked it. I haven't had I don't know. Instant coffee is better than it used to be. It's a lot better than it used to be. I remember the instant coffee by Nescafe they had when I was a kid. It was like literally like eating beans that had died. They had been cremated. Nasty ass shit. Come on, Tassimo. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Yeah. I was like, do I go on like vertical live on like YouTube? I'm like, no, I don't want to deal with that shit. Nope. No, I do not. I can't handle people going, we want to see your face. You don't want to see my face. I've seen my face and I don't want to see it. It's the face of someone who's sick and just, Jackie, I was going through my studio and you were one of the gals that I pushed X on, which should have been Big Kiss, but ended up being, I erased Muggsy, you, and Kimmy by accident. And Kimmy and Muggsy came back, and I fixed them. And actually, you know what? I'll just turn on my other phone and put you back. Hold on. I tried to phone you today. Hey, Queen. Hi, Empress. Jackie, I'll fix you. Leave a comment so I can fix you. Like, anyway. Yeah, I saw. Empress. Here, let me put up my, there, if anyone wants to come talk, they can. Yeah, I was seeing you going live, and you've been, William, you've been played the house. Everyone's been fucking with you. And if you want any recommendations from this bitch, please stop drinking and going on stream. You look like such an asshole. Don't drink and go on stream. Everyone's learned that lesson. Not me. I'm not a drinker. But, William, you look like an idiot. Please don't do that. You can do better. Yeah? Empress, I'm here for you, sis. The bitch has got, insomnia. Yeah, when you're sick, you just sort of lose all your brain fuel. God. Jackie, your voicemail is full. Ah! 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 Like, I gotta talk to her. It's full. How dare your voicemail be full when you're busy at work? Hi, Carol. How you doing, girlfriend? This just says. Oh my God, Carol, I can't sleep. Oh my God. Yeah. I can't sleep, girlfriend. Every time I see her name, I think of this. I saw this TikTok where this guy is singing, and I look out at my neighbor and I see it's Carol. Hey, Carol. Sorry, sis. He has this like really high falsetto voice. And I see that I'm drinking coffee in the day. Hey, Carol. I'm sorry. Okay. I know, right? Oh, sister. I'm sick. And mom buys me this cough syrup. And I'm like, it says it may cause insomnia or jitteriness. And my brain's go do 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 do. I'm like, I hate this shit. I look at him, I'm like, I don't like this stuff. He's like, why? I'm like, I can't calm down. So I stopped taking. He's like, why are you coughing? I'm like, because that cough syrup is speed, man. I don't like it. It makes your heart go boom, 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 boom. Yeah, when you're over 50, you can't take Benylin. It says it right on the container. It says, are you an old bitch? And you say, yeah. And then it says, you can't have this. Ugh. Yeah, it keeps you going. Do 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 do. Yeah, cough myself to death. Benylin bad makes you speedy as fuck. Bad, 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 bad. Fuck. Hey, Carol. So the moral of the story is I'm awake. Oh yeah. Hi, my name is Rochelle, and this is the Rochelle's Canadian Chanel. And I can't sleep. Fuck. Woo! Oh no, I'm not on any caffeine. I have a cup of coffee, but I mean, it's Tassimo coffee. It's not like French press coffee or peppermint tea. Peppermint tea? I don't want no damn tea. We don't need no stinking badges. No, I don't have. You just turned 51? Yeah, well, so will all that alcohol you drink on stream, sister. Don't drink and stream. It's like a DUI. You know, it should be like a live stream UI, like an LUI, live stream under the influence. Don't fucking do that. Oh, man. I mean, my only problem. Oh, man. I'm going to have to take cough syrup. All right. I'm going to go take Speedy Gonzalez syrup. I'll be right back. Hold on. Oh, fuck. Crap. Ass. It tastes like toxic and sadness. Oh, fuck. Oh. Bile. Delicious. Do they pull people to one side and say, I know how to make cough syrup taste the worst possible? Coffee. Coffee and sadness. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, don't do that. God, you're lucky Pam isn't here. You're lucky Carrie isn't here. I have no mods. I love it. I love it for me. I'm gonna have a nice, delicious, pretend Minecraft cigarette. I'm gonna cough my brains out and I don't give a. Actually, I'll probably want to throw up. This won't last long. 2 puffs and I'll want to puke. Ooh, love that for me. You know, what was I saying? It's gone. I'll probably have like 4 views. And then, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Live. No, girlfriend, you're not hidden. I see you perfectly. I see you, Empress. You're fine. I think they put on slow chat and to protect me, and I don't know why. My chat is so slow that uh, butter would never melt on anyone's screen. It's so slow. I'm not gonna say it. It's just so slow. Yeah, come on up, girlfriend. That's why I put it down. I slapped that shit down so you could come on up. Yeah, give me a talk. Come on up. I don't mind. Oh yeah, 44D. Did they even make that? I don't think so. I haven't. Yeah, slow chat is initiated. Damn, Gary. They did that shit to protect my ass. I should. I mean, I can fix it. Hold on. Is this charged? Hold on. I can fix this shit. Let me initiate my second device. Let me fix that shit, man. Still fuck up. Is this charged? I don't know. Yeah, any slower will pass away. Yeah. Oh, I see you, girl. I see you, sis. Come on up, baby girl. There you are.
Oh,
Hey,
cool.
girl.
It was like black and white behind stage. I was like, oh, cool. I get to be black and white.
Hey, you can be any
Look,
color you want. I'm a
look,
multiracial chat.
look how big. It's as big as my face. Look. It's a moonflower.
Oh, that's gorge, girl.
Yeah, Oz. So Oz had learned about morning glories. I'm smoking I'm down to 3 cigarettes a day. So I'm on my smoking my last cigarette of the night. Or morning, whatever. So
Oh, this is dead.
Oz had learned about them. So like morning glories, they
This
bloom
phone
during
is
the
dead,
day
dead,
and
dead,
they only
dead.
last a day. They bloom during the day and then the bud falls off, the blossom falls off, and moonflowers they bloom at the night with the moon. So he was so excited. So this is where he used to sit. So he was so excited, and look at this vine has like taken over my porch.
Yeah, my second device is dead. I can't do shit. I just have to start a chat tomorrow and then fix it tomorrow. I apologize on behalf of Canada.
What you been up to?
I've been sick,
Oh
and
no, like everybody has.
yeah, I thought my flu kind of backed the fuck up, and then it said no, no, just fooling. I'm just
Uh,
fucking with you. I'm gonna just make you cough.
did you get sick
Yeah,
from hubby? Did you get what he had, or?
yeah. Edmond gave it to me. I thought I gave it to Edmond, but he lied. He said no, I gave it to you.
Mm.
Thanks.
Do you get
That's love.
allergies bad?
Oh yeah, and there's I get my fall allergies. I get like pinky pink eyes if I stay outside too long.
Um, have you tried local honey? Like doing
No,
a
but I
face
get these eye drops off, just off the shelf, and it helps.
because that's why I just started pumpkin on is heard her brother doing
Yeah, it
honey.
doesn't look like I'm
Yeah.
blazing all day
Mm-mm.
because they're like itchy. Like they're itchy. Like yeah, it's weird. It's like you just want to like reach into your skull and scratch on the inside out. It's just
That's
it's
how
yeah,
hers
but
gets.
they help.
Hers gets all backed up and then infected. So I was like, we need to be proactive this year. You need to take your medication. She's got two different, prescriptions she takes. Well, she takes it over counter and then she takes a prescription as well. And I'm like, you need to take that, and we
Yeah,
need to do the honey, and we need to be proactive because
yeah, that pink eye stuff used to get a prescription for, but now you can buy it right off the shelf. It's pretty good. It's not pink eye though. It's
really
like all that crap. Like everyone's so
irritating.
it's leaves.
She does the neti pot thing too. You always need to make sure though that you use like purified water or spring water, whatever it is. Like it has to be bottled water that you use to do it. And she
I
does
tried
that.
that once, and I was so violently vomitous. I never
Yeah,
did it
some
again.
people can't do it. The gag
I
reflex
can't.
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do it. It gets my gag reflex. I'm like, nope.
Pretty. Look how pretty these flowers
Oh,
are.
look at the flower.
They're so pretty. It's so sad they only last a day.
Really?
Yeah. So pumpkin, we're really big in this house about for Halloween for Samhain, for Samhain, Samhain. I never can say it properly. But so we always do costumes and do all that. So this year I just ordered mine. I'm gonna be a moth, like one of the death moths, like from Silence of the Lambs.
Hold
So
on,
excited.
Carol. Baby shampoo?
Why don't you
I
have that
am.
on
I
TV?
I know it's not supposed to give tears, but I like Jesus. I'm such a big baby. I would struggle and cry and struggle like a cat having a bath. I would go meow. Let me go.
Carol, because it's tear free stuff.
I don't know. I've never heard of that. But I would. You know how hard it is to give me eye drops? I've just learned how to do it for myself, and I'm 50.
It's
And
because
one tries to do it, and I'm like, I'm a big child. Like,
or
can you
anything in
imagine?
movies or anything where people mess with people's eyes and stuff like that was his thing. Like he couldn't have anybody near his eyes and stuff.
Yeah, I
Oz
can't even wear contact lenses because it grosses me out so much. Just, girl, when I had to do biology class in high school, and you had a choice between like a cow's eye and like a whole like pig, I chose the pig because I have this big thing with eyes. I'm
I
not good
love
with
Ace
eyes.
Attorney. I love bones and taxidermy and just we've had an owl and I don't even care what people I'm at the point in my life, like seriously, I don't care what anybody thinks. Other than the people I love, I care about how I make them feel. But I genuinely like after Oz passed, something clicked in me one night. I was talking to Dee and I was like, I genuinely do not care. I don't give an F what anyone thinks about me anymore at all. Like at
It's a
all.
nice feeling, isn't it? You get that
I
with age.
it is. It's so relieving. I care about how I leave people feeling, like how I make them
Carrie!
feel, but I don't care what somebody thinks about me, like judgment or anything.
Oh,
Like,
hold on. I gotta do this. Carrie, turn off the slow mode, please. I don't know why Pammy turned it on. You gotta turn off the protection mode, Rochelle. Ah, turn off slow
hey
mode.
Carrie, hi
Garrett.
Carrie, it's good to see you.
Carrie, please fix slow mode. Make sure it's not on. Make sure it's not on subscribers only. Make sure it's off. Turn off slow mode, please. Please, 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 please.
What if they smell?
You know what I'm gonna be for Halloween?
What?
I'm gonna be a serial killer because I look like everyone else.
Pumpkin one year was a serial killer. She actually had like a white shirt on and had like we glued Fruit Loops and stuff, and she had a spoon and
No,
she
I
was a
mean, I'm not
serial
going to
killer.
be a serial killer like with milk. I'm going to be a serial killer.
Well, make sure
Like,
it's the
I
right
look
people.
like everyone else. I'm just going to dress like I do every day.
Can we share a list with you?
Hmm. Like, I might be on Law and Crime or Crime and Law or that. I don't know. You might see me on television. Whoa. I don't know. I'm beyond caring. Yeah. Ah. Square was live today. You know what he asked me? Which blew my wheels? I'm not mad at him at all. This doesn't bother me at all. I'm not mad at Mr. Square. No, 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 no. He asked me, I couldn't believe it. He asked me if I was still friends with Lauren. And I'm like, what? No. It- like, has he I don't know where he is. I don't know. Like, he's supposed to thank you, gorgeous. Carrie, you rock, you roll, you are my soul. You know,
Thank you, Carrie.
stop. Never put slow mode on ever again on my chat.
Yeah, I
My
thought
chat
it was
is so
blocked or
slow.
something.
It never.
It wasn't even
It's
showing up on the up on the screen. My comments weren't. I thought I was like
yeah.
hidden.
Well, obviously Pammy did it. You know. Okay. Look. This is the drill, guys. I'm gonna put it out there for the rest of the world. If I don't think I can handle being live, I won't go live. If I can't handle it anymore, I'll go away. That's it. And don't put subscribers only unless I ask you to. That pisses me off.
So somebody was looking out for you, or thought. I mean, then in their
Yes,
mind, they're looking
Carrie
out.
and Pammy were feeling very protective of Lady Rochelle.
That's good that you have people
Yeah,
that care
it's
about
nice
you.
to be protected, but yeah. If I it's just I only put subscribers mode on if I don't want to deal with bullshit. You know, if it's on if I have put it on occasionally before going live, and if I haven't put it on before, I don't care. You know, like if I haven't taken the time to do it myself, I don't give a fuck. You know, um, if I don't want to go live, I don't go live. I've never put slow mode on my life. I don't act unless I have like 200 people in my chat, 300 people in my chat. Slow mode is only put on so people can chat and see their comments, and so I can read them. That's just to help me. That's only if it's that's only if it's so fucking busy and I cannot read what people are saying. That's just to help me so I can talk to people. But at 3 fucking o'clock in the morning, no one's not going to be here. People are going to come back on the replay zone.
They were looking out for you, though.
I know. I love them for it. Pammy and Carrie are
What do
super
you? How
protective.
do Canadians celebrate? What's the typical thing, traditional for Canadians to celebrate Sam Hain? Sam.
I have a couple
How
Wiccan
many?
friends who do stuff for solstice, and they do different things because it's their faith.
Equinox. Yeah, for equinox.
Right,
That's coming up. Pumpkin's birthday actually is the
right.
first day of
I
fall. I should
mean,
have went for
for
autumn.
solstice, it's like a holiday. They have dancing. They have like special things and prayer and all sorts of like stuff, dancing and like it's not really costumes. It's more like a white clothing kind of thing. But um,
It's
that's
4 a.m. here
religious,
where I'm
right? Um,
at. Do they do trick or treating or truck or treating or?
well, I've noticed their kids, like if they're in public school, their kids do go out, but a lot of so I have friends who are not into that at all. But I mean, their kids still go out because it's a Canadian thing. The kids enjoy it, and usually they don't participate in the solstice until they're old enough, like 18, to choose it, because that's a life choice.
Hmm.
Wiccan is a life choice. That's
Yeah.
not really something a young kid can decide.
We've always just kind of tried to educate and put out all the different types of faith and
Well, yeah,
traditions,
but
and
that's you
so
just see
our
that at
kids
home.
just
But if the
listen
little kid wants
to.
to go trick or treating, usually kids go out between like 6 and 8, and then the solstice stuff goes on later, so they can do
They
both.
block off downtown here. They block off a couple streets, and they have things. They even have like bonfires, like set in the
Right.
middle of the streets with like s'mores and stuff set up. So we usually go and do that.
Who
Pumpkin, this
got
will be her
blocked?
first year because she'll be 18. She actually turns 18 this coming weekend. So she doesn't really want to do. She'll. I'm sure she's still gonna want to go out if she's not working. She'll still want to go out because
Kids
she
do
just
what kids
loves
do.
dressing up and cosplaying and everything like that. So.
Yeah. I mean, I find that kids whose parent one usually one parent's Wiccan and the other parent's something else. But usually if they're together or married or whatever, they do everything. I mean, usually it's a family holiday. You know what I'm trying to say? Like one parent does Christmas or something else and one parent does that. They do both. That's just what I've noticed with friends who do
I'm
that stuff.
excited to
But that's
carve
the
pumpkins with my little nieces. I grew
right, that's
pumpkins, and I'm
cultural.
so excited to do that with them. We always carved turnips, like as that was our thing, was like turnips, but like, and they look so creepy as they shrivel up over like a week or so. They look so creepy, like it looks like real skin. But I'm so excited because
Turnips,
this will
they
be the first year of
carve
carving
turnips
pumpkins.
before
I was
pumpkins.
little,
Pumpkins are an American thing. Turnips are more traditional.
hmm like Scandinavian, Icelandic.
Yeah, sort of Druidian kind of thing.
What'd you do to get black, William?
I
That's
think
a
William
one for you.
acted a little well. Yeah. Well, William was being a little difficult. Um,
Always. He likes the
William can
abuse.
be difficult.
He likes the abuse. It's easier to, and I understand that I'm gonna react the same way, but I understand that it's easier to feel anger than it is to feel
Mhm.
hurt. So you'd rather pick fights with people and have everybody attack you so then you feel justified to attack back than it is to feel what you're going through. A lot of people
See,
do
if
that.
my dad
They
caught us
anger
throwing, I
you.
see, I never did any of that shit. Um, because if we misbehaved, my dad would know instantaneously.
Eggs.
Uh,
Eggs are too
it's
expensive. Too expensive to be throwing eggs out here.
well, yeah, we grew up. I mean, my brother, we didn't have a lot when we were younger. Wasting food is a luxury we couldn't afford, you know?
That's most families now time. Wait, is that the William? I think it is. I think it is. I'm not sure, Carrie. I just
Yes, it is.
noticed that. I thought it
It
was
is
William
him.
before,
He
but I
just took
didn't.
off his caps because I asked him to. I think William only turns his caps off for me. I'm going to be honest with you. I feel special.
I wonder why nobody's ever got on to me for the dot dot dot. There's just something I've always done is the dot dot dot. I didn't do caps, but I do the instead
I
of
do
doing
write and dot,
spaces,
dot, dot. I like
I put
write and then I'll dot, 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 and then continue my sentence. But I tend to write the way I talk.
the raciest,
William
nastiest.
has been a bit naughty.
I think it is. Carrie.
I haven't watched his lives, to be honest. Hi, Into the Bee. How you doing, gorgeous?
William, I just wish
Yeah,
you put your crap together.
William,
I do.
you can change your behavior, and
Every day,
you,
every day is a new
uh,
day to be a better person.
yeah, I
Like Joe
do
Dirt
like to
said,
say
before you
tomorrow
win,
is a new day without any mistakes
yeah,
in it, William. You
Joe Dirt
really
said,
can
before you be
change.
when Jesus comes back. What matters most, not these effers online. And no offense to anybody, I love all of y'all, most of y'all. I love y'all because Jesus says I got to love y'all, the ones that are
Empress
hard
was
to
the one who
love.
tried to
It
come in
saves
your
a lot of
chat that time, William, to try and talk to you. Do you realize that?
people.
Empress
Well,
was the one.
Me and William have had talks that that this community doesn't even know about. Like not in private DMs, but I've seen William in other communities on panels, and I've taken panel and I've cried talking to him, haven't I, William? I've cried
Mm,
talking to him. Um, we get there when we get there, or we don't get there, and then we come back the next life. We
hey,
all have
honey.
a major life lesson. I believe that
Oh my God,
before
I
we
forgot
come
to
into
turn
this
off my
life.
sparkles. Oh, sorry.
What's
Ugh.
wrong with the sparkles? I like the sparkles.
I
Is there a
like
problem
sparkles
with
too. I
Hi,
just put it
Lucy.
on to
I hope you're having a good night.
welcome everyone, and I realized took it. Okay, there we go.
My personal belief, and it's like a family passed down thing, and I've seen through my own like life experiences. I believe personally, and I'm not trying to push this on anyone, that I came into this life, that we possibly come into this life, and we make an agreement about like what we want to learn, what our major life lesson is that we want to learn. And when my readings, I tend to like, I can kind of pick out what somebody's life lesson is. And like I knew Oz's immediately, and didn't even realize that's what I was when I was praying these things for him. I didn't even realize that's what it was as I was picking it out. But anyways, that we come into life and we make this agreement of what we want to learn, and by all means necessary, we want to accomplish this lesson. Um, whether it's to not procrastinate, to be compassionate, or to learn forgiveness fully, whatever it is that we carry on the weight from the past life, or from whatever, whether it's to clear, like to sever, family curses, whatever it is, and that we make this agreement, by all means we want to learn this. And I just think that that's just something I live by. That's we got to figure out what that life lesson is and accomplish it. I mean, we have multiple. I mean, we have so many lessons to learn during this journey we're on. But I think that we come in with one significant one we want to accomplish.
Yeah,
And if you don't
there.
accomplish it, you might just come back.
I believe in reincarnation until we get our soul right, until we get our stuff together. I do believe we're put back and put back and put back until we get it right.
Have you
Um,
ever heard the story of the egg? Have you ever read the story of the egg? It's just called The Egg. I think it was like a just a random essay somebody wrote in college, but it's called The Egg, or some people call it the Cosmic Egg. It's really good.
oh, the cosmic egg. Yeah,
It's where
yeah,
we're like pretty much it tells the story of this person who like wakes up out of body, and they're seeing their self after a car accident, and that that their body's laying there, and then now they're an energy being, they're in spirit form, and that they go back to where their light comes from, to the original source of the flame,
oh, sparkle
and that
butt.
they're told they're every single person, that they're each Jewish person as well as their Hitler, that they're Jesus as well as Muhammad. They're all these people. They have been every form,
Hmm.
and it's just to learn that we're all the same. It's this web that we're all connected, and that we all live some kind of form of each other.
It's like a collective unconsciousness. Yeah. See, this is why I've always. Oh, Carrie says she'll come back when he isn't here. Okay, you know what? Time
Yeah,
him out.
sparkle butt. Carol's got sparkle butt. She got a
You can
sparkle
time him
butt.
out if it time him out. If you feel that strongly about a care, time him out. I support my mods. You
I
can time him
understand,
out.
Carrie.
Time him out. If it upsets you that much, Carrie, time him out. All right?
Well, the thing is, though, if they time him and he comes back, so she did, and he's coming back under a different account because he has
Then
so
just
many
keep
accounts.
timing him out.
That's the problem.
He'll run out of stock accounts. Okay,
I'm
honey?
sorry, Carrie, that you're having to do that.
Unfortunately, that's what mods
Obviously,
have to do.
Rochelle has a reason, and it's Rochelle's channel, and Rochelle has a reason for what she's doing. And I know you support her, so and I know she has, compassion and love for you and respect for you, just like you do her. So I'm just gonna respect whatever reason she has
Well,
for it.
the
The
thing
same
is,
way that like I
I
talk to
do know
him
what
and
he's
stuff.
still doing on his lives,
And I
and
don't like the things he said, and I mean, I don't like a lot of things. I mean, pretty much every person I've come in contact, they've said something I didn't agree with and stuff, and
I
he
want
chooses.
William to do better, but he's not doing better. And as much as I wish he could come into everyone's channel and he has improved himself, I want him to do better for himself. But unfortunately, honey, he's not doing better.
William, I hope you see how many people put their necks out there for you.
Me? I do.
No, 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 William. I hope William sees how many people keep putting their necks out there trying to help him and do for him. Like,
Well, I'm not putting my
what
neck
about
out.
what about
I'm saying I wish he would do better. You know,
yeah,
I
that's what I
only
mean.
wish that he would do better.
Whatever word for that, like, sorry, whatever term for that. So I just hope that he sees that and understands that, like, at some point that could run out. You could run out of burning
Oh
bridges.
yeah,
Like,
I
you could
will run
burn
out
all
of
your
complete
bridges.
patience for him. I do know myself.
I mean, maybe that's
I
what he's
will.
hoping for. I don't know.
Yeah, it will run out. You're right. It will. I will stop saying, William, please do better. William,
Not
please don't
just
drink
you, but
ice cream.
everyone. That's what I'm saying. Like that
Hmm
at some
hmm
point, William, you're gonna run out of bridges that you burned. I mean, maybe that's what you want. You want to keep burning bridges. I don't think that's what you want, though. I think everything you
I
do
think
is the
that
opposite of
you
what
are
you.
who you hang around with, and he's hitched his wagon. You know what? You know what's interesting? Okay, okay. Ruski is someone who's biracial, and he's extremely bigoted towards me as a Jewish person. He'll like when I let him come up, he would make little digs at me that were anti-Semitic, and I would ignore them. And I'm like, bro, you got a lot of, you trying to troll me, man? Because like, I'm trying to do you a solid, trying to help you get your channel going again, and you're making derogatory, bigoted remarks towards me. And then I let him up a second time, and it was worse. So I'm like, I ignored it, but I was like, I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna have to block you. Like this is in my head. Like I'm like, why are you making me do this? Why are you forcing me to do this to you? And then these two are hanging around together.
But
Like,
Ruski and William. See, I've not been around. I started a new job that I love. I absolutely love. I'm so happy and I feel so blessed. Like I feel so blessed. Like since Oz has passed, like it's the worst thing that that one of the worst things. I don't even want to speak into existence. The other terrible thing that could possibly happen, but from that has been like I just feel like Great Spirit has got me. Great Spirit's like I got you.
yeah,
And Oz Oz has really revealed that he's still around me, especially in the car. So the death certificate says that he passed in the car. That's what the death certificate says. So, which I thought when he was on the ground and they were trying to resuscitate him, I don't know if that was just false breathing, where they were forcing it, but
no,
um, it
it's like
said
muscle reflexes that you can't control. It's
yeah,
just, yeah.
like when my
I
mom
hate.
was passing, they call the death rattle or whatever. So I mean, it could I don't know. So when I get in the car, I'll look in the rear view and I'll talk to him. And I've started put my Sometimes I'll put the radio because I work graveyard shift, so I'll put the radio on AM to scan, and I'm just waiting to hear his voice. But he really will send me songs. Like I'm so positive because these are songs I don't hear on the radio. And Oz was a DJ, like he was a retired DJ, so he knew all about frequency and music. This was like before days before just like hitting buttons on a computer. Like this was scratching records and frequency and vibration stuff. Like he knew all about that stuff. And he was really big into science and about uh just all that stuff. So if anybody knew about that, how to contact somebody. And he knew, I mean, there's so many people that I read that he would jump in on the reading and be excited and pull out his runes and do a reading as well. So
Oh,
if anybody could connect, it would be him. And my
oh yeah.
husband before him that passed, I know he reaches out too. And I know I have spirits on the other side that are helping us, like show him the ropes and how to do everything and everything, you
Yeah,
know.
he's a young spirit. So, I mean, he's not an old soul. He's a young soul. So,
I know. I think this was his last go around. He was a Virgo, and he just was so wise and everything. He had a childlike spirit when he was living, but he was such an old soul. But he was just
no,
so
I mean,
like,
like he's young, that he's newly dead. So it's hard to
yeah,
talk when you
yes, yes,
fairly pass away.
yep. They're still
So,
figuring out that new body they're in, that energy body.
yeah,
Yeah,
you forget it when you become
yep,
alive again. So it takes a
yep.
while.
And I know I
Um,
had others on the other side waiting for him.
oh, always. They wait for you.
So,
They
yeah,
literally stand around and wait for you. They know you're coming.
yeah, and welcome him,
Mhm.
yep, into Valhalla. I don't remember where I was going with that, but about the music and about him speaking to me in the music. I was going to say something that I forgot, but
I did tell you that good things happen when you think bad things are around you, right?
what do you mean?
You, well, last time you were talking to me, I told you
I
that
wasn't
he's
doing
there to
good
help
at
you.
all. I want to thank you for that night because I went and got help. I wouldn't have, if I hadn't talked to you that night, I don't know that when I got off the phone and Pumpkin came out here, if I would have went and got help. And I don't think I would have made it through that night. So thank you that
You're
you and your
welcome.
husband talked to me and like I did. I went and got help that night. And I would ask,
Well,
you told me it's okay to go get help. And I don't know that I would have.
I know this sounds strange, but I've talked to a lot of people who have recently lost someone. That was part of my job. And
So okay,
unfortunately,
so explain to me what you were saying. Explain. What were you just saying about? Oh no, chat. What was she just saying about? And I asked her to explain that. Oh, when you're around bad things, good things happen. What do you mean about that?
well, I find that some people forget to stop and look around them, because they either become very self-absorbed, or they're so busy being angry, or they're
William,
so
listen to
busy
this.
blaming others. You know, they need to
But
stop and
that's
look
all you
around them.
see. Like you are what you eat.
Yeah,
Mm.
because when people are so busy being angry or looking to other people to blame for their own mistakes, they forget to look at themselves or look around them to the good things or what the real problems are. And it's hard to solve a problem when you're blaming other people for your mistakes, or it's hard to realize the good things that can happen when you're too busy hating someone else, or it's too hard to realize that there are good things ahead when you're not looking at reality and what needs to be done.
Mine was always just completely blaming myself. Like I'm still waiting on the autopsy now, still hanging on to that thread that like I'm not to blame because I left him in the
You do
car.
realize that he wasn't feeling well and he was gone
Oh
by the
yeah.
time he hit the ground,
When the
right?
flood happened, so it's never been a secret that Oz was an alcoholic. But when the flood happened and he lost his routine of 16 years, that's a huge deal. When you have the same routine and you have a crew under you you're responsible for, and a lot of them are immigrants, like they're Hispanics, and so they're not going to get the same help, or they're scared to ask for the same help that's being offered, and
Hmm.
so he had a whole entire crew under him of like however many people, it's like 30 something people, and they're looking to him to speak for them. And he so Oz was always somebody who did not like conflict. He avoided conflict. If there was
Mm-hmm.
any kind of argument going on around him, he would, I could tell because he would twirl his hair. He would, he had long hair. He would twirl his hair. And I think that's one of the things that was so good about us, because I grew up from a military a family, and in a big city, traveled around all my life, and I had to stand up and speak for myself. I was the youngest, out of 11, and so I had to speak up. And so he was somebody who didn't, and that was his life lesson. That was one of his life lessons, was to stand in his worth, to demand he be treated the way that he deserves to be treated. That was I used to, when I first started talking to him, I would tell him, I would pray for him, that, and tell him I was going to pray for him that he would get it as good as he gave it. Like each day that he would get it as good as he gave it, because you heard him speak. He's very
Mhm.
soft spoken. Like when we go through drive-throughs, or he would speak on the phone with someone, like a telemarketer, they would say "ma'am" to him. He'd be like, "I'm not a ma'am, I'm a sir," because he had this really soft, just gentle voice. He was raised by his mama and his dad, like up here in the mountains, little southern boy. He was small, he's only 5'4". I put 5'5", 5.5" on his death certificate just to give him like a little bit of height to him.
That's okay. I'm with the short king too. I get it.
Yeah. But we were perfect yet, like, because I'm only 5'3.5", so, and he's just very tiny, very soft spoken, just very gentle person, just very the most gentle, just kind, easygoing person. But in the workforce and out in life, in this hard life that we live in, that didn't work so much for him, because he was a male, and that he didn't, he's around all these big redneck guys and big men and stuff in the business that he was in, the industry he was in, and um, so you're not speaking up for him. I'm sorry.
It's interesting because Edmund was the youngest, and he acts like he's 6'5", and he's so loud and aggressive and growl and hiss and stuff. And when he's home or he's around,
Yeah, I was
um,
gonna say that he seems so timid.
he's not
And you
timid.
just
He's
you just
he's
must
actually just
balance
such
him
a
out.
sweetheart.
You must just bring it down to where he can be vulnerable and just be, you know,
Yeah, I remember his family
respect.
saying to me when we first got together that Edmund's learned to be quiet and relax, and he's learned to relax. Um, and I always thought to myself, this man is never, you know, freaked out around me. Like I'm like, relax when? How? He's always chill. Anywhere relaxed, he'd be dead. Um, you know, and they always think that's funny but I see him around his
He is
cousins.
funny, Carrie. He is
And
the
I once went out to
hilarious.
talk to him, and he's like, Rochelle, I'm talking to my cousin right now. Go away. And I'm like, oh, fuck, no, you are not going to talk to me that way. Who do you think you are? Do you know me? Have we met? And he looked at me and goes, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. Baby, I'll talk to you later. I'm like, oh, fuck you. You talk to me right now. You wait, bitch. And his cousin went, what? Right? Because all the women in his family are very like, and they're very quiet and yes, like my husband's the boss, and I'm like, oh yeah, okay, whatever. So um his cousins are afraid of me because they're like, you know, they don't say I'm talking to Edmond. They say, excuse me, Rochelle, I have to talk to him. Is that okay? I'm like, yes, you have my permission. And they're like, okay. And then they talk to him. They don't go, I need to talk to Edmond. I'm like, do I know you? Fuck off. So they ask me nicely, like, can I please talk to Edmond? It won't be long. So that's all. That's how they, and their wives are like, how did you get him to do that? I told your husband to fuck himself. Try it, doesn't. Yeah, as Carrie says, motherfucker, get the fuck out of my way. You
I
know,
remember where I was going with that. So where I was,
I
my
don't know. I'm a
ADD.
lot meaner than you. I'm really mean. Um, my dad says it's because I'm Jewish, and I told him it's because I'm a bitch. And my dad was like, "Oh," and he's like, "I don't know where you got that." I go, "Oh, Daddy, have we met? You told me not to let a man talk down to me. You did this. It's your fault." And he went, "Well, okay, I'm fine with that." And like, but I mean, when my dad and him would talk, I'd be like, "Good, you guys like a cup of tea?" I'm very nice. I've been raised right. But if you tell me to don't talk to me, I'm talking. Fuck off. Who the fuck are you? Get the fuck out. There's the door, bitch. Don't let it hit you. Don't talk down to me. I'm not your servant. The most servant I get is he goes, baby, can you make me a cup of coffee? That's the only thing I do for him that's female oriented. I make him coffee. He's not starving. He's not dirty. He has coffee. He eats. He's lucky. Yeah, but yeah, I have calmed him down. His cousins are very, like, misogynistic, but I wouldn't put up with that. He would die. There'd be blood everywhere. I would kill him and wait for the cops. I would call them and say, I had to kill him. He was a jerk. Take him away, then take me away. Like, no. Like, what
I
century are
remember
you
where I was
living
going
in?
with that. What I was saying when I went off on the rant. I'm like, so I was talking about that when the flood happened, he had his crew that Oz was over and everything. So he was already an alcoholic, but he would do like anywhere from 4 to 6 beers a night, and I mean this had been since he was a DJ, and he got drinks given to him for free all night.
Oh, that's
So
right. I ordered
he would
him
drink
pizza.
four to
Yeah, but
six
weren't you
beers
and
a
Oz
night.
like sober for almost 10 years?
Were we what?
You guys
We
got
knew each
sober
other.
together.
No, not no. I have been sober. Come Valentine's Day this year, it'll be 9 years. 9 years that I've been IV an IV user free. But
Hmm.
alcohol, I didn't start drinking at all. And it's funny because I used to go to AA. I didn't go to NA when I got sober. I went to AA, but I just felt more comfortable with that group of people. And and,
It's sort of the
and then
same thing,
then I
though. It's
started
the same
drinking. Once I
program,
got
more or
wild, I
less.
started drinking. Huh?
It's sort of the same program.
Yeah, I don't know. I just felt more comfortable with the AA group. I don't know.
You just don't have to say how many times you shot up that day. You just have to say one day at a time. It's the same program. It's just
Or
saying you didn't,
admin pizza.
you
But
know,
when
hit
the
the
flood
floor.
happened, he went from drinking beer to drinking tequila, and
Whoa.
he lost his routine. So he was sitting out here, and it was literally for about 2 weeks. It was nonstop helicopters, and the interstate was washed away. I live in a corner house. Okay, so first of all, I mean, we had been through loss after loss after loss, and like since Covina started, it was just, and these are traumatic losses. Like, I mean, like a S, that I walked in and found his brother and everything, and like it was loss after loss after loss. And if anybody's seen the Charlie Kirk video, that happened, but it was out his
I
mother-in-law's
avoided
nose, and
that video happily,
good.
and I don't want to
But
ever see it.
anybody who saw it, that's what I went through, finding his brother and holding his head, but it was out his nose, not out his neck. It was out his nose.
I've seen what that looks like. That's
It
not
was
nice.
traumatic. It was
Yeah.
traumatic. That was something to be woken up early to in the morning, and me trying to keep the kids from coming in and seeing it, and us coming in, and the
Oh,
paramedics took forever, and they had to find the GUN before they could actually come in and help him, and it was a whole thing. But anyways, that happened on Oz's birthday. His
kiss
brother
my
did that.
monetization goodbye.
Yeah, his. Well, I spelled it though.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. I'll send a cash app or a
No.
super chat. Sorry. So
I'm
it was like
sorry.
one traumatic
I
thing
love
after
how
another.
uptight Canada is. It's all right. It's fine.
Anybody who's known me in the community knew that like one right after the other, we kept having like tragedies happen that were insane. And then so we lost our property up there, was stolen from us. That's a whole nother story. I'm thinking about actually going live and starting to show the proof and show what we went through. Like people talk about stalkers and stuff online. Like it was insane. I recently even found out like my brakes were cut. Like not just cut, like taken off my car, and somebody, I know who. I mean, I have camera footage and stuff now that I've gone back and looked, and the police won't do anything because here you for an RO, or a protective order, it has to be family. Even though I have all this proof, it's all about who you know and the family's names and all this stuff, like to get any type of help here. So even to get like harassment, anything, I have a case going on, and I'm having to fight
Trigger
for it.
warning. Trigger warning. Um, uh, stalker. I don't even know what to say. How do I trigger warning people? Um, DV and
I won't go
yeah.
into. So I apologize. I won't go into any more detail about it. I'm just
No,
saying, like,
I've already
the
lost
state
my
of mind we were in.
monetization.
Sorry. The state of mind,
Sorry.
the frame of mind that we were in. So when the flood happened, so we had lost our property. He had had his whole life that his granddad had since World War II, and he lost all his family and everything, and we went through all that, and so we bought this house that I'm in now.
Hmm.
And within, like, well, a month and a half, the flood happened. So then he lost his job in his routine. So he started drinking liquor because over behind us is directly behind us is where the river's literally 2 minutes behind us. And that's where the plant was that were, so many went missing that are still missing. And the interstate washed out and the hospital's gone. We still don't have a hospital. And so he would
That's messed up.
sit
That should
outside
be wrong.
and the helicopters going back and forth, they would mess with him. He had misophonia. If anybody knows what misophonia is, so it's like
Yeah, when
sound
you hear certain sounds,
trigger
it
response,
triggers
like
you to
chewing
have
and
like
yeah,
anxiety.
yeah. Like I love your voice for ASMR, but I tried to get him to listen to it for like calming and stuff. It triggers a different response. It triggers your anger or
Really?
sadness, and people
I make him
like
angry? Oh my God.
no, no, not you, but like ASMR stuff. When I tried to get him, like
Oh
no, for
yeah, yeah.
you.
If you hear like people chewing or like crinkling or tapping.
Or clicking a pin, yep, smacking.
Misophonia. It's actually not mesophonia. It's actually pronounced misophonia.
Is it?
Misophonia is when people hear certain sounds. Usually, it revolves around people eating or crinkling or
Mhm.
some kind of repetitive
Yeah,
noise.
plastic bags, like plastic,
And
yeah,
misophonia
chicken
actually
pits.
gives people a fight or flight reaction.
Yep,
And
yep.
misophonia is actually a very common. People thought it wasn't common, but apparently 2 out of every 10 people experience misophonia. Um,
Oh, wow.
just like not every, yeah, it's like when people don't always experience the tingles with ASMR.
Yeah.
Misophonia is about the same amount of people.
Oh,
So
wow.
not like everyone experiences
I didn't know
tingles
it
with
was a
ASMR.
thing
It's the same with misophonia.
till
Yeah.
him, and a lot of people still say it's not a real thing. It
Oh,
absolutely
it's
is
a
real.
real thing. It's a real thing. It's like when people hear those games where people are, for some reason, it's become popular with some indie devs to include the chewing sound that's very, very loud and smacky when people are eating, and it grosses me out.
Mhm.
And I don't have misophonia, and it's just like
Me either, but since it bothered
unnecessary.
him, I started paying attention, like, it now triggers me because where it triggered him,
Yeah,
that I
because now
notice
you're
it more now,
hyper. Yeah, you're hyper like attuned to it
Yeah.
because usually like there's some people when they eat it doesn't bother you, but some people have like clicking in their jaw or something, and that triggers me for some reason.
Hmm.
I don't know why, it just does.
Thought of the
And I've
bone.
only heard like 2 people in my entire life with it,
Hmm.
but it grosses me out. Yeah, I don't know why. It's just, how you just hear something that just makes you want to like just pull the skin
Must
off your
be like,
face.
do you
That's
think it's
Empress
like some,
Mugsy
like,
Gorgeous.
childhood trauma or something? Hi,
I
Muggsy, it's Empress.
I don't
You think it's, like,
know.
connected to something like that? Because
I think I
some of
know
the ones
why.
with
It's
him,
because I know what causes it in their body, and I know it's fixable. So I consider it like you need to vacuum.
yeah, there's not medication or anything. The only thing is, like, exposure therapy, and he wasn't willing to do that.
Are
Like,
you
exposure,
serious?
yeah,
I have
exposure
to
therapy.
activate chat to enable channels here. What? There we go. Can never.
I can't
Oh,
stand this type of fork scraping. Okay, Carrie, that's what I was gonna say. I know somebody else, and it's connected to childhood trauma because when she would have to do
would you guys
chores like
hold on?
during
I
the
need to
dishes at
fix
night.
my chat. Give me a second. Give me 2 seconds.
Go
Can you
ahead.
see it? Okay, hold on. I'll be right back.
Okay. So Carrie, when this girl that I know, this young adult, the scraping of forks that bothered her too, and it was because it was connected with her doing chores and how aggressive the parents were to her, and at the dinner table how aggressive. And I wonder if that was the same thing with Oz, that like the chewing, because when we would have meals we'd have to have something playing, like music playing, a record playing on the record player, or something like on the TV playing. He couldn't just. You good now?
Okay. Yep, it's fixed.
Yes.
Sorry, I had to fix it. It was weird. It just like stopped.
Yeah, so
My
finishing it up, he started drinking tequila, and then that's when, like, when we went on our vacation to go mine and stuff and get the gems and all that stuff, where we went mining and stuff for minerals and rocks and stuff. That's when I told him, like, the ultimatum, like, if we're gonna stay together and as a family, you have to quit drinking. And so we
Mhm.
both detoxed together. I got him a bed and he wouldn't go. He decided to detox at home, which I don't suggest to anyone
Oh
at
no,
all
that
to detox
if you
at
detox
home.
in a detox center, they can do it for you. Sometimes
Yes,
even
but he
while you're
refused.
sleeping, within 24 to 32 hours. If you
Mhm.
detox at home, it is a week of horrible,
And I don't
horrible,
suggest it all for,
horrible.
like, benzos or for alcohol, because that can K you. That can take you out. And it was
Yeah, it
terrible, but he did it. He did it and he was fine. And so, Rochelle, what I think is that his body was still detoxing, in that he was still drinking beer. He would have like 2, 3 beers a night, but that was a big deal from drinking like a half of a big thing of tequila down to drinking, a couple beers a night. But that night, we also found 3 Red Bulls, because I we went me and the cops and
oh, the
detective, we went
caffeine.
searching because I was like, I need to know what happened, because I left him in the car, he was snoring, and then all of a sudden I came out and he wasn't anymore. I needed to know, like,
Good night,
for my
Bobcat.
mindset, I needed to know what happened. So I'm still
Yeah,
waiting on him.
I'll tell you something about Red Bull. It has a lot of sodium in it, a
Hmm.
lot.
And I
I
found out after the fact that he had congestive heart failure, like he had heart problems that he didn't tell any of us about. He was hiding it from us.
oh,
He had found
then
out after he got like third-degree burns on his hands and he had this physical done and everything for work. They had discovered it. His cousin works at the doctor's office and she gave me all his file and I was like, "Oh my gosh." Like, me and his best friend did not know. Hi,
him was
Bobcat. Hi,
him.
Bobcat.
No,
I love you. I'm doing
oh,
okay.
that's so
I'll tell
cute.
Pumpkin. I'll tell Pumpkin you said hey. I'm doing okay. I'm I'm trucking. I'm trucking. I'm working a
Cute.
new job and I'm trucking. I'm trying to make it through. I'm getting that little bit of hope of a future with the kids,
I
and
didn't
they're all
even know
doing great.
Bobcat was watching me.
Pumpkin will be Ballcat. Pumpkin will be 18 this weekend. So we're all sticking together and we're pushing through. It's so good to see you. I love you so much.
Aw, thanks for coming to watch, girlfriend. Love you so much, baby. You know, you just when you know what's really weird is I find this personally. I don't know if this is with anyone else, but it's kind of nice to know that there are people from the women's community who watch me. It really makes me feel good. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Love you, girls. It's nice to be occasionally watched from people from the women's community that everyone admires.
I've been watching and listening, especially at work, because I can do that. The job that I have on the graveyard
Hmm.
shift, I can listen. I've also found another community, and I've been on Twitch a lot lately, but I'll listen.
Same.
It's just
I've been
so
watching a
hard
few
to
creators
listening
on
to the
Twitch.
fight, to the arguing and the fighting and the pettiness.
Yeah,
Especially since I lost Oz, I really can't. Like, I'm just like, why are y'all doing this? Y'all loved each other at one point, and can't you just walk away peacefully? Like, I can't. It hurts my heart so much, you
I
know.
uh, I had to walk away quietly. Um, I hope people aren't too mad about me saying this, but I had to walk away from Jen.
As you walk away
I,
from Jen.
I had to. It was
See, I
getting
don't even
messy.
know. I've caught like little heard like little bits and pieces. Volk, if you still here, look, Oz's moonflowers are blooming. I I I saw like little bits and pieces, but I haven't really heard a lot, and I don't know.
It, I think
I
I can
think
only speak for myself.
and the fighting, the strength of the fighting between Jules and Jen, and I'm not putting you in this, Rochelle.
No,
This is
I'm not
personally my
involved in that
opinion.
at all. That
Is
doesn't
that
involve me at all.
it's madness. It's
Hmm.
madness. Like, who spends that much time fighting? Like, I have people in my real life that literally tried to K me and my kids by taking our brakes off our car, and I don't spend that much time thinking about them. I'm gonna protect my family by all costs, and I'm doing what I can to protect us, but I'm not. Life is way too short to,
Yeah, Mish
like you
and
said,
I were,
ignore the
I think
TV.
Mish and I were basically at the same point. Um,
It's
it's hard to
insane.
remain objective um, when I don't feel like being cannon fodder just simply by being there. I was catch like
I do
yeah,
wish
I
Jen
wish
well.
Jen well. I hope she has a successful career on YouTube. I hope she has fun doing it. Um, but every time she would go off on somebody, I would get the shit just by being there. Like I would catch shit from
So I
other
did a
people
reading
that
on
was fighting
Jen.
with her,
I want to say it
and
was like three
I
years
can't
ago.
take that
I
shit.
did a reading. I think I was on Terry Lynn's panel, and I did a reading on Jen, and I told her this was going to happen, and I even like clipped it. It was the only time I've ever clipped anything and put it on my community tab. And I clipped it, and then Terry Lynn privated the videos or whatever she did with them, so it went away. But it was telling her this is going to happen between you and I don't want to speak, on anybody's family or anything, but I said this is going to happen. Like you need to, like your priorities, like you need to readjust. And I see that happening again, and I hate that for her because sometimes the universe takes things away from you so that you will reevaluate and prioritize and be grateful for the things you have, because when we don't give gratitude for things, that's when things are taken from us, you know and it's when you're not prioritizing things that matter, then that's when you're not
I thought
giving
I was your
gratitude.
favorite cat lady, Mugsy. Um, you know, I it's weird. Like there's just one thing that bothers me, and I'm gonna have to say it. Only because it it happened recently, and it concerns me directly. And I'm not doing this to be awful, and I'm not doing this to be nasty, because it just strikes me as odd. Amzy was talking shit about me on a live, and she asked me if I would go up on her panel to to talk about Amzy. Now everybody knows that if someone talks shit about me on their panel or their live or whatever, my reaction is thank you, but no thank you. I don't
Jen
do
wanted you to come, or Amzy wanted you to come on her
that.
panel?
No ma'am. Jen did.
Okay.
And on her channel. And I'm like, no, I'm fine. I don't need to commentate on that. I'm not going to provide commentary. Um, commentary. That's the word, guys. Commentary, not commentate. Commentary. Sorry, it's a teacher in me. Um, commentary. I'm not going to provide co-commentary and offer my opinion on someone's opinion on their own live stream. Even if they talk shit about me, that's their opinion. They're allowed. Okay, whether I react or not, or you know, um, provide more nastiness, or I don't do that. That's
Yeah,
not my shit.
someone's opinion of you is none of your effing business.
Well, someone's opinion of me is their fucking opinion. They don't have to fucking like me. Okay, that's fine. Amzy doesn't have to like me. She's
Okay.
allowed, right? Thank you, Bald Cat. Love you so much,
Yeah,
gorgeous.
everyone is allowed their opinion, especially when you're put yourself on
Exactly.
YouTube. Yeah.
You don't have to fucking
Sometimes you
like me.
just don't watch, you know?
They can watch all they want. I'm fine with that. And if she wants to do fair use on my last live, go for it, gorgeous. Love you so much. It's fine. It's allowed. It's fucking YouTube. I'm over it, so fine. So I'm not going to contribute to her battle with Amzy. I don't do that. I don't do it in real life, and I'm not going to do it here. All right? I don't do that. I'm grown. Secondly, Um, yeah, sweet dreams, honey. I love you. Anyway, so I, of course, said, no, thank you. I said, you go for it. You go for it. You go all you want. I'm not interested. But what really bothered me was I just casually said, "Yo, she did a live about me. I'm just gonna go get a taste of it, have a good big lick of it," which usually is about 10 minutes, and I get a flavor of what she's talking about, and I'm like, "Okay, fine, whatever." I'm just curious. You can kinda get a taste of the mood and the je ne sais quoi of what she wants to
Right.
talk about. So I go and listen to her. And of course, I am not subscribed, so I had to look her up. And I listened to them for about 8 minutes, and I'm like, "Okay, she's not happy with me, I get it. She doesn't have to be. Whether what she's saying is true or not is irrelevant. That's fine. It's an opinion." And then, of course, I always look at people's posts because their posts are usually like an appetizer of what's to come or what will come. And what do I see? 10 hours before this live, she posts my name. MZ doxes me.
Oh,
And so I
your
took, yeah,
your
so I
legal name?
basically, yes, ma'am. And she's like, "You doxed yourself, bitch." No, Lauren already doxed me. So she just got on that bandwagon. Anyway, so I took care of that and it came down, right? She's like, "You doxed yourself." I'm going, "No, girl, you doxed me and I had it taken down. Fine. You know? Done." I requested it, but at the same time, it doesn't matter. She took it down. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. But I'm not coming for Amzy here. I'm not coming for Lady Amzy. Now, if Jen, she knew about this live regarding Amzy about the same time that post went up. We all know that Jen is not stupid. She plays stupid, but she is not stupid. I
No, Jen's
guarantee
very
fucking to
smart.
you, she saw that post. Because at that time that live went up, that post was first front and center. Top post. And she didn't care to inform me about that post, but she wanted me to commentate, provide commentary with her on her channel. I find it very difficult to believe she didn't see that post. Lauren has doxed my family, my brother, myself, our names for weeks, months and months and months. Are you telling me you have no idea? I doubt that very, very, very much. She didn't have the courtesy to tell me about that post, but she wanted me to help her provide views, clicks and views, and get me all riled up for clicks and views. Personally, I don't get riled up. I don't give a shit. Okay? But you wanted me to help you get clicks and views on your channel, but you didn't have the decency, the courtesy, the inclination to provide me with the basic information that that post is up. You wanted me to cause a scene, and then more people would go to Amzy's channel and see that shit, and I'd be doxxed by many, 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 many more. Or
Amzi took
even
down the
better,
docs though.
Amzy would get even madder and then continuously dox me, dox me, dox me, dox me, dox me for weeks.
Yeah.
You knew what you were doing, Jen. You wanted all the heat to go off of you and onto me and make it so much worse. I saw what would be like, it was so obvious. Empress, it was so fucking obvious.
Did Amzi
You
take
don't
down the
put,
docs though? She took down the docs. I just wish all the docs and stuff would stop. Like it's really putting people in danger. Because
it's
we
not,
don't know who all, and I know Amzi knows and others
mhm,
know, I think Brooke and different other ones, but Amzi knows especially. There was this guy who would watch, it was years ago, and I would send Amzi the stuff, and he was nobody, like he wouldn't show, he's not in our chats unless
mhm,
he's under a sock, and this guy would watch us, and he was really psycho. Like this guy
mhm.
was, it was really creepy, really weird. His name was like some type of CB thing or like radio, whatever. He really thought he was somebody famous, that he had this radio show or whatever, and he was obsessed. So we don't know who all's watching us. We don't know like who lives near us that could really harm one of us or one of our children, just to be, and we see how crazy the world
Oh, I
is. So
have to stand up for Tony, who does have like a radio call sign, but he's in the
no, not
UK and
Tony.
he's
He wasn't
Italian.
like Tony. No, this guy was like, no, he wasn't CB. Like, no, yeah,
I know. I
less
had to
Tony.
say it.
I
I
like
had to
Tony
say
too.
it to
Yeah,
protect Tony because, like, he's not
yeah.
like that.
No, this guy was really weird, and he was especially obsessed with Amzy and Brooke and Terry Lynn. It was really creepy.
Yeah,
This was
people are
years
nuts.
ago.
We don't know who's watching us. We don't know who's
No,
like watching us in the
and I
bushes. We
stumbled
don't know.
just by a hashtag or something. I stumbled and I found this guy, and I was like, oh my gosh! So I started sending him to everybody. Like, hey, are you aware this guy's like really obsessed with y'all? I don't remember what his name was. He was really weird. And then he had a playlist of nothing but like of women breastfeeding, teenagers recording themselves and stuff. It was really creepy.
Whoa.
I don't
Look,
remember what his name was or who it was, but it was really creepy.
all I have to say is, yeah, I get you, girl. But that's see, I've been sitting here, and that incident when she wanted me to provide commentary with her regarding that live, and I saw what I
Yeah,
saw, what I saw.
I'm picking up what you're
Hi,
throwing
Dan.
down. Yeah.
How you doing, gorgeous? Long time no see. Yeah, when I saw that, and I had to take care of that business, and on top of all the bullshit I've had to put up with, like people are like, you
And
know,
it could at
giving me
least,
shit because of Jen. On top of that, on top of it, and
yeah,
I'm
could at
taking
least, she
bullshit.
could at least came to you and said, look, I know you're being attacked in this way. I'm doing this way. Let's team together and do this. I swear it's like Game of Thrones. Like
I
I've
don't
always said
need
this
to
is
team
this is
with
like Game of
anybody.
Thrones.
I'm fucking fine on my own.
But I mean, if you had known all the background about it,
Hmm.
and she came to you and told you that, then it would be different, you
Yeah,
know. So you would
it
have
was
had
like
all
I'm
the
gonna take
knowledge.
all this shit off of my head.
Hmm.
And just before I made the decision, like I gotta back the fuck up from this. She has a what's her name, Terry Time or something, in her chat. Says I'm not gonna have her in there anymore. Makes this disastrous live on Amber's and vows to never have her in there. And I have a conversation with her on voice, like a video chat, saying, having this person in your chat is disastrous. She's a really huge bigot. Um, I can't mod for you when you say you're going to defend us. You're going to back us the fuck up. And then 15
My
minutes
phone's
later,
about to
you turn
die.
around and say, I love Terry Time. She's my friend. She's
I'm gonna
never
be
done
in
anything
chat.
to me.
I love you. My phone's about to die. Hop down. I'm gonna be in chat though. Love you.
Okay, girlfriend. Love you. Yeah, I don't blame Emerson for backing up from this. Yeah, oh, what happened here? No, it's not true. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I would never have anyone like that on my panel. I would never replay any of that person's live stream. I don't care if you're on live only once a week or once a month. And then she would come into her chat and try to derail it and say scandalous bullshit, motherfucking shit about Heidi. And I'm like, no. There's nothing worse than defending a bigot. A bigot you welcome into your chat. I can't mod for you anymore. But all I said was, I'm out. I can't be in this chat anymore. And then she stopped. You know how I have my chat here? I leave my chat up. But she took her chat down. So, like, I could take my chat down. Look, watch this. Now it's gone. So if I publish my live and I take it down, now no one can see it. But no, I leave my chat up. You see that? Because I don't have anything to hide. But she took her chat down so no one could see what I really said, which was, I can't be in the chat. I can't deal with this. I'm out. I'm leaving. Yeah, she took that shit down. Yeah. I'm so sick. Like, defending your mods. Defending your mods. I made a comment in my live, maybe you should fucking thank your mods for being there. Instead of leaving people out. Now she's doing romper room thank yous. I see Jen, and I see Mugsy, and I see Carrie, and I love you so much. Mwah! And I see M to the B. Yeah, she's a hard no for me. And just because I said I didn't like her, Jen then calls me out for being Sophie's mod. And with that, you were out. And speaking of that, here's your comment up for the screen. And then she makes a post that she watched Sophie's chat about makeup application and she was so happy. Yeah, you get shit for being Sophie's mod. Honey, M to the B is a lot of people's mods. And she's objective in every single one. But Jen watches Sophie's, live stream today, and she was in such a good mood because she watched a makeup application tutorial with her. And now she's cool with Sophie, it seems. Why the fuck? But you get shit for it. Just saying. Yeah. See, this is what I'm trying to say. This is the back and forth, flip-flop bullshit. Empress! She's making up for the demonetization. Thank you. Love you so much. Thank you, gorgeous. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that. Thank you, gorgeous, for the $5 American. I appreciate you. Yeah, I like Sophie. I watch her too. Yeah, I thought that was bizarre too, Mish. Like, you get shit for something that is like, is shame for being Sophie's mod? What the fuck? I love you more, gorgeous. And I love having you up here. You are hilarious. And for the record, I love your hair. You look gorgeous today. Yeah. Yeah, I like her too. I mean, I got bounced from a chat because I was a moderator for Jen. Holy shit. I'm not, I didn't, I realized something. I can like Jen, but I can't mod for you. And I don't want to have to take shit for you. And I don't like it when it affects my fucking channel and my fucking life. That's not fun for me. I mean, I can't even exist over here without taking strays for you. That's not friendship. I'm a meat shield, and I don't fucking want to be. Nuh-uh. She's probably blaming me for shit I didn't even do to take the fucking heat off of her still. Who knows what she's saying about me behind my back to take the shit off her back, because I realize I'm being a meat shield just existing, which means that shit is being said about me to someone else about me to make me a fucking meat shield. And that's why I'm catching strays over here. That's why I'm being doxxed. That's why I'm having problems just fucking existing and getting booted out of fucking chats. Well, chat signal, like one. Okay? Why am I a fucking meat shield? What the fuck did I do? And the answer is fucking nothing. I'm getting shit for breathing? Bitch. She thinks I'm mad because she called me a stupid Canadian, Terry? Bitch, if you think I'm that fucking vulnerable to that, you don't know me very well. You don't know me at all. Actually, bitch, you don't know me at all. Because I am no one's meat shield. And I don't make other people my meat shield. If I got a problem with someone, I take it to them. If I have a problem with someone, I will talk to them. Okay? I'm not sitting saying I won't go in with a wing. I won't go into someone's chat with a wingman. Bitch, I go in by myself. I always fucking have, and I always fucking will. If I just walk in there and I see someone I know, I'll say hi to them. Okay? If someone I don't even know says hi to me, I'll say hi to them. Hey, what's up? I'm not a dick to people. So why am I a fucking meat shield? And bitch, I'm not gonna fucking confess to any shit I didn't do. And I am not gonna fucking melt under any pressure. And I am certainly not gonna be collateral damage for anyone. All right? Forget it. I've been a mod for a long time. I have never, ever, ever had so much bullshit in the entire fucking time since fucking February of 2015, ever had so much stress, bullshit, unacceptable lies told to my face on video chat of how things are being run over there. Her vertical lives have more children in it than I've seen in my entire teaching fucking career. All right? She is not pushing the 18 and over fucking button. Abso-fucking-lutely not. And I'll tell you something. Kids ask different questions. Kids make stupid fucking comments. Kids ask you to do stupid fucking things. Like, go get me the chemistry set, throw the paper towel, spin, show me your tits. Adults don't do that. Something else. The difference between adult posts in their channel and children's posts. You want a fucking lesson? I'll give you a fucking lesson. You want some reality? You want some moderator reality? I'll give it to you. You want to be a moderator? Do this. Go to channel. Check out channel activity. See what they're posting. Some kids actually post their age in their description. I shit you not. Secondly, kids. The difference between children's channels and adult channels. 1. Children have their pictures taken. Explanation. Look at little Billy. He just won a participation trophy. Who's taking his picture? His girlfriend or his mommy? Mommy does. And look at his smile. Isn't it nice? Mommy takes such good pictures, doesn't she? And those are the pictures on his fucking channel. His little trophies. Because kids think that's important. Do you honestly think a 21-year-old man is going to have such a beautiful smile in such a cute uniform, holding such an insignificant looking trophy? Aren't I pretty? No. And of course, kids who are under the age of 12, especially girls, what do they love to do? They take pictures of their room. They take pictures of their squishmallows. And they do my personal favorite. Let me take a selfie. Let me take a selfie. Let me take a selfie. And I'll tell you something about those selfies. They do not look 25. They look all of 9, 10, 11. Yes, they do, bitches. They are kids. And kids take just the same kind of pictures over and over and over. Right? What do boys do? The same fucking thing. Take pictures of their room. They take pictures of their boys, their homies. Let me take a selfie of me looking vicious as fuck. Look how cool I look. Look at my new hat. Look at my new, like, Lego. Look at my new shoes. Let me take a selfie. Those are kids, bitches. Yes, bitch. They are fucking kids. You know what adults do? They take badly taken videos where they're kind of shaky. But you know what they're doing? They're taking videos of where they're going. And they always do this. You hear their voice. Hey, dudes. I'm at this really cool thing called I'm at this car show, and I'm here with my friend and my cousin, and later we're going to the casino, and we're at Key West, dude, and I'm here on my first spring break, and I'm going to my new university dorm room, right? It's gonna be fucking ace, and we're gonna go pick up bitches. That's what 18 and over does. And they show you their new university, and they show you the bitches, and they show you their first legal beer. And they show their friend throwing up on the lawn because that's fucking funny. And that's what 18 to 21 does. But you know what? They're legal. They show different shit. Mm-hmm. And 30-year-olds show you pictures of their new niece. And parents show pictures of their kids. And 30-somethings show pictures of their garden. You get what I'm saying, guys? Go to channel activity. You'll know. And people here, the worst shit I get when people come in here and they always go, "What? How'd I get here? What the fuck is this? Bitch, you're 17. You don't know what your fingies are doing. I might be on your For You page, bitch, but you ain't old enough to be here. And the only reason you're here is you added a couple years to your fucking age. And when I go look at your channel and I go look at channel activity, you got no subscribers and no fucking activity on your page because you're trying to hide your age. Bitch, you're out of here. You ain't old enough. And if you show me 2 pictures you found online of hot cards, I guarantee you can't fucking own them, and you're not old enough to buy beer. You dumb bitch. You're a kid. And if you walk in here and you say, "What? What the fuck? How'd I get here, man?" Bitch, if you're not old enough to figure out that I know you got to use your fucking index finger to get in here, and just to say, "Oh, I'm 18, right?" And then you're not old enough to be in here. You're a kid, and I just figured you out. But Jen's chat is full of this shit. You think you can fucking lie to me? When every person in there's "Yeah, I love you, Jen. Yeah, my parents don't buy that stuff. They don't buy healthy food like you do. Oh, you're so pretty." Mm-hmm. I love you. Yeah, I love you too. And I go look at that channel, and that person is literally 9 years old. Let me take a selfie of me and my squishmallows. Kid, you are 10 years too young to be here. You are not pushing the fucking 18 and over fucking button because you want those numbers, girl. Yeah, you got shut down by fucking YouTube twice. Yeah. And I asked her, "Are you pushing that button, Jen?" "Oh, yeah, I'm pushing them." "Oh, those kids' accounts, they're all trolls." "Jen, they're not all trolls, Jen, and they're not all American. They're all from different countries, Jen." "Oh, no, I'm pushing that button." I'd go in there and I'd be like, ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. And I wouldn't be doing it faster because she wouldn't even be doing me a solid and turning on slow mode. And I say, "Jen, you are every moderator's nightmare. You have every single problem in your chat. You have trolls, you have creeps, you have kids, kids, and you don't even have the decency to put on slow mode for me." Because she is a small channel and they tend to slip through the channels. They are the bottom to be looked at. But she's already been shut down a couple times. And because the moderators can't keep up with the fucking rush, the system doesn't catch her. And that's why. That's why. And the kids love finding people like her. Love it. What's this? A live that should be 18 plus but accessible to me? Why would they report her? It's like free fucking methamphetamine. Oh, and she is watching. Why'd I back up? Because it's a shit show. I don't want to be a mod. That's something I know it's wrong. All right? Don't lie to me. Over and over about that. That's why being a mod for her is work. Because if you slowed down that chat to a crawl and went into every single person in that chat, I'm going to tell you something. About 90% of those fucking people are kids, if not more. Kids. That 18 plus is not on. The free-for-all chats have more numbers because the kids search out the lives that are not restricted. That's what they do. That's what they do. And it doesn't matter what time it is because there are people in different time zones. Remember, California is 3 hours behind. England is 5 hours ahead. And Australia, well, they're several hours ahead. They're literally, when it's night for us, it's day for them. All right? And all they have to be is English speaking. So it doesn't really matter what part of the world they're in. And there's always someone like me who can't sleep because it's 5:14 in the morning. And you get someone with insomnia, or you get a kid homesick from school and their parents are asleep. And if they're just texting, I'll tell you something. If they got headphones on and they're just texting, their parents will never know. You catch my meaning now? They're not trolls. They're kids. And it doesn't even matter where they live. They're still kids, man. I don't care if they're in India or in Nebraska or Kuwait or China or Japan or South Korea. It doesn't matter. They're still children. It's not allowed. I do have words blocked. But I'm going to be honest with you, Empress. She's not going to do it. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because it'll keep people away from her chat. It'll keep people off her screen. It'll keep people away from her vertical live. And when the kids see it's not as much fun to say, show us your mommy milkers or whatever the fuck they're going to say, or MILF, or I'm in love with you, or do you have a boyfriend, or all those obscene things that kids always push the envelope for. Because adults don't say that shit. I don't care who you think you are. Every single... There were people who were blocked by moderators. People, when I was still moderating for her, there are names that I recognized that I had hidden for being extremely obscene. Obscene. Kids and a couple adults who were just like freaky deaky, like, oh my God, what's wrong with you? People who had said anything from being highly obscene to racist. And guess what? She just unblocked everyone. She would just unblock everyone who was blocked. Like I said, she is a moderator's worst fucking nightmare because it didn't matter who was unblocked, hidden, timed out, questionable. Oh my God, what's wrong with you? Were you born on the sun? Anything. They were all unblocked because you know what? She had a vertical live to do. It's all about those numbers, girls and boys, ladies and gents. What the fuck? Girls, gays, and theys. People who have mental issues and oh my God, psychosexual variations. They were all unblocked. I remember this one guy came back in and said, do you recognize my name? And I wrote, I do. And he made suggestions to do with toilet paper. He said he collected dirty toilet paper. And I don't even want to tell you what he suggested to do with it. Why was that man unhidden? And then I realized she just unhid everyone. Everyone. It didn't matter if they were hidden during a regular live stream or not. She just unhid everyone. Well, why have moderators then? Just let everyone come in. Why would she call? Hey, Rochelle, you gonna mod for me tonight? Sure. Why bother? Why fucking bother? She doesn't want us. She just wants to, like, give the impression that she's doing something. That's why she wants mods. To give the impression she's doing something for terms and service for Daddy YouTube. To give the illusion she's doing something. Alright? What complete and total bullshit. And like I say to William, you can do better. But this isn't showing it. Yeah. Do I want to go on your channel and make commentary? Fuck no. Absolutely not. Oh, Rochelle, come on your channel and we can do commentary together. And first the dog went missing and the second day her internet went down. I don't fucking believe it. Do I believe it? No. Yet. Nicht. Nein. La. I don't believe it at all. I don't believe you. Your dog? It's like my cat ate my homework. In all fairness, my cat once did eat my homework. I was growing a bean plant, and my mother's cat Merlin did eat the plant, but I regrew another one. Yeah. Anyway, that's the only time in my life my cat ate my homework. But other than that, but I still would have been able to do it live. Just saying. If there were live streams then, there wasn't even cell phones then. So the answer would have been no. Actually, no, I wouldn't have been able to do it live. It was like 1990, what? Not one? So I guess no, I wouldn't have been able to do it live. I don't even know if there was internet. There was like bulletin boards where you would like leave it for a week or something. And modems are like archaic. You remember War of the Worlds with the phone? Anyway, I can't even remember. I guess there was internet, but it was like a screeching modem. But there was no live streams that I knew about. So I guess no, I wouldn't have been able to do a live stream. So the only person who had an excuse with the cat ate my homework and I couldn't do a live stream in my entire life would have been me. Jesus, you could have texted me and let me know. It's Jesus fucking Christ. Could have left me a message. You kidding me? Courtesy. Shit. The only person I know who wants a wrench but doesn't moderate. Where's my wrench? My moderators actually moderate. Just saying. You know, it's not an accessory. Hey, Donna. I appreciate you. I'm actually bitching about I'm bitching about Jen. I apologize. I want her to succeed. I just really hate being lied to. I've been sitting on this for a few days, trying to decide if I was going to say something, Donna. And I decided I was, because I needed people to understand why I walked away. I just don't feel like being someone's meat shield forever. I seem to take a lot of hits, you know. It's first time she did it hurt my feelings, and the second time, I guess I'm angry. And it was like, well, you know, it's the way Jen is. Yeah, I get it. It's the way she is. Do I hate her? No. Do I want her to do well? Yeah. Do I want her to succeed? You bet. But I can't be there anymore because I seem to be I'm dragged down. It's like if I'm there, I have to be underwater and I can't come up for air. And I don't know why, other than I'm used as collateral damage. I take hits for her. And it's like she holds me in front of her and she can give people shit and get mad at her enemies. And the only way she gets a break is if she puts me in front of her. And that's not friendship to me. That is using me for distraction. Except when last time I was used for distraction, I got doxxed. I don't want it to be amplified anymore. I can't. If I did, I would be such a huge, gigantic fucking fool. I appreciate you, Donna. I don't want her to suffer or anything like that. It's just like the lying to my face is just like, what the fuck? I understand she's been on the internet a long time. She also needs to understand, so have I. I know how this works here. And I know how moderation works here. And I know how to look up people who are in your chat and look up their channel activity and make a decision call whether if they're old enough to even be there or not. When everyone in your vertical live that I look at, and you're not even putting it on slow for us, is not old enough, and her excuse is, oh, they're trolls. No, honey, they're not trolls. They're kids. You're not putting on your adults 18 over. You can't have that many kids. I can't even keep up with it. And I'm fast. I'm really fast. I am a very fast moderator. And I can't keep up. I was pitching more kids than I was pitching people being gross. And there's a lot of people being gross in those vertical lives. And she's unblocking everyone who's hidden. The same people are coming back. The same kids are coming back. And she keeps saying they're trolls, and they're not. It's so fucked up. You know what? I'm done discussing it. It's fair. I'm done. I have a moth in my house. I don't want to kill it. I think I'll just leave it alone. It's amazing. I just wish somebody over there would call her out. And that's what I want. I understand wanting to protect your friends. I really do. But I don't know. I'm not making any friends, being honest. But oh well. People are going to give me shit, but I'm not going to continue discussing it. because I've already said what I wanted to. I'm not going to put her name in my title because that's fucking me. But Donna knows, and she'll tell her. I just be careful because I don't like being taken for someone who's stupid. You know? And I've brought it up so many times, and do what you want with your channel. I'm not here to tell people what to do with their channels. I'm not telling people how to live their lives. I'm not telling people how to have opinions. But I don't like being dragged down with people just because they think they can get away with shit. And then, it's not kosher. It's not cool. It's not nice. And I know it's just fucking YouTube. But this is an example of people playing stupid. I don't know. If I don't know something, I fucking say, I don't know. If you want an answer, tell me you want an answer. I'll go fucking figure it out for you. I mean, I remember teaching little kids and them asking me something, and I didn't know the answer, but I said, you know what? Tomorrow I'll have an answer for you. I'll go figure it out. I don't know every goddamn thing. If I don't know the answer to it, I will say so. And that's not me being stupid, playing stupid, trying to be something I'm not. I don't know everything. I admit no, and I will always admit if I don't know. Do you know this? No, I don't know. If you want an answer, tell me. I'll go figure it out for you, and I promise you I'll come back with the right answer. Or come back with an answer, or come back with an opinion, or do my research. I don't mind doing that. That's called being an active participant in someone's interest. But I mean, I'm a lifetime learner. I don't mind figuring something out or starting on the road to learning about something. I don't know, but I'm not going to fake being stupid to get away with it. Like I said, if I fuck up, I'll admit it. If I need to apologize, I'll do it. If I have to humble myself before someone, I will. I'm not perfect, but I'm not going to pretend to be some kind of flailing idiot who walks into traffic just to prove that I had no idea this is going on. No, I'm not going to be a dumbass. If I fuck up, I'll admit it. But I'm not going to plead stupid just to be like, oh, I'm innocent. I'm not innocent, but I don't know everything. If I didn't know how that worked, I'll say I didn't know how that worked. If I don't know something and I don't know why, because of X, Y, and Z, I will say that and say why I didn't know it. I don't know is not enough. And I'm sure I've done that in the past. But there is one thing I do know about, and that's moderation. Not about moderation with chocolate. I'll eat till I'm sick. But I do know how to moderate a channel. And like I said, I have never had so much problems with a channel. Ever. And she wanted to make me a managing mod. Oh, no. That's more responsibility And something I didn't want to be responsible for at all. I never asked to be a moderator, but I just magically became one. I mean, I at least ask people if they want to be a moderator. Do you want to be a moderator? People have said no thank you to me. And I've said, that's okay, honey, I understand. You know, you're supposed to ask. I was sort of put on the spot. It just, I mean, I used to have a lot more time to be a moderator. I mean, was only a moderator for several years. I've only done this recently. Being a moderator is work. And that's why you appreciate the people who moderate for you. You need to say thank you. Thank you to my moderators. And you don't always have to, you thank them while that you see them. Thank you for being here. You don't have to do a romper room and I see so-and-so and I see so-and-so. You're supposed to thank them for showing up when they do. Thank them then. That way you don't forget anyone. I actually was told to listen to the last 2 minutes of her last live, how she said that someone has a wonderful soul and then someone just has a good soul. How odd. I didn't know she was the interpreter of the inner souls of people. That was weird. But on that note, I'm going to take my ass and get the fuck off this thing. Because I'm not tired. I'm just, I'm emotionally tired. Because part of me never wanted to discuss why I walked away from Jen's channel. But I feel better for doing it. Maybe it's wrong, but maybe it'll help someone else learn how to moderate people coming into someone else's chat when they suspect they might not be 18 and over. Yeah. Go to channel activity. Very rude blocking you. Honey, I haven't blocked anyone tonight. And who are you, Justin? Are you a William? I didn't block you, honey. I haven't even touched the screen. What are you talking? Who blocked you? I didn't block you. Is that William? I don't know who you are. You have nothing else to say? Is that all you have to say? Because I hope you have a better hair day. Oh, you did? Oh, well, you can do it again. Because I don't know who you are. But I don't know who you are, dude. I don't even know who you are. No, Carrie, you go ahead and do it. Don't matter to me at all. You know how much I'm going to think about it? I'm not. Anyway, so on that note, I hope everyone has a good hair day. Please treat others the way you want to be treated. Take care of yourself and each other. Carrie, I'm going to call you after this. That's right. I'm going to phone you. And yeah, please play nicely on the swings with everyone. They're metaphorical swings for those who don't understand. Um, and remember, I love you so much. Mm. Oh, yeah. Cool. Love that for you, Carrie. Anyway, take care of yourself, and I'll catch you on the flip side. And I'll see you real soon. Bye now.